Let's talk about why EMS training is the best training modality out there right now. This isn't a video about how EMS training works, if EMS training works. If you want to learn about that stuff, check out some of our other videos. Today I want to talk about why EMS training is the best training modality out there for the general population. We've talked about all of the benefits of EMS training before in past videos. It's super quick compared to traditional weight training. We can do workouts unloaded, so super joint friendly, and we're able to correct muscle imbalances very quickly just because of the way that we're stimulating the muscle. And none of those reasons are the reasons why I think EMS training is the best modality out there right now. It's actually something totally different. So let's say you've been going to the gym, you've been hitting the weights 3 times a week, it's been like 6 months. It's entirely possible that we spent that 6 months without seeing any results. And that's because most people are either too afraid to lift heavy enough or lift hard enough, or they don't know what that feels like in the gym. They don't know what it feels like to lift to fatigue. They don't know how much weight is enough weight to create change. So we're working out, we're hitting the weights, but we're not doing enough to create stimulus to create change in the muscle. So if we're not lifting heavy enough, if we're not lifting hard enough, if we're not lifting with enough intensity, it's entirely possible that we spend all this time in the gym without seeing any results. And it's not like these fears are unwarranted, right? We want to make sure we're lifting with correct form, especially when we get to the heavy enough weights or we're getting to muscle fatigue. If we're not lifting with good form, if we're not quite sure what we're doing, it's very likely that we are going to end up injured. So it's not like these fears are unwarranted, but it creates this problem where we're spending time in the gym without seeing the results that we want. This is where EMS training has a huge advantage over weight training. Because we've got control over the intensities that we're sending to each individual muscle group, it's very easy for us to just take that up to a super strong contraction that the person can feel without them feeling like, oh my gosh, this is so much weight, I'm gonna hurt myself. And with EMS training, right, we've got a number readout where this is the percentage intensity that we're doing and the stimulation that we're sending to the muscle. So it's not like when we're trying to make progress, should I add 5 pounds? Should I add 10 pounds? How much is enough? How many reps is enough? What am I doing? With EMS, we just turn up the intensity. The client can feel it. If you're doing it yourself, you can feel the intensity increase. You can feel where that tipping point is, where we're getting a really strong muscle contraction, but we're still in control. And so it's very easy for us to get enough stimulation to the muscle that we can see results quickly without the client having to worry about, am I gonna hurt myself? Is this too much weight? Is this not enough weight? How much should I be doing? All of that's taken out of the equation. So if you're someone who's been struggling with going to the gym and not seeing great results, or if you're a person who goes to the gym and is afraid to lift too heavy or afraid to injure themselves, highly recommend you try EMS training. Find somewhere near you that does that. It's becoming more and more popular. Check it out and give it a try.